Banner Children's, we've got pediatric care covered for Arizona families.
His history, I mean, he was 2.5, he got diagnosed with cancer. He's 7 now, he's been cancer-free for about 5 years. But when they took his tumor out, he lost his spleen, his gallbladder, pancreas. This is probably our 5th stay for this duration of time.
Here at Thunderbird, we see a variety of illnesses, kids with chronic illnesses, acute, kids that come in for a quick surgery and leave. And then we have kids that are here for weeks and weeks at a time. So we see kind of a mix of everything.
Basically, as a cancer survivor, one of the things that I felt about cancer was it was very boring. I was 19. I was used to going out every day, having something to do every single day, school, work, playtime, and all that basically went by the wayside. It became days and hours recuperating from chemotherapy treatments or going to the doctors or getting long exams or tests or x-rays. And it just became very boring, and it was a part of my life that I lost some time at and didn't get to enjoy. PeppedUP is portable entertainment for patients. We provide iPads, iPods, Nintendo DS's, any kind of tablet PC or portable device to children battling deadly diseases.
Distraction is probably the most important thing. And distraction can be anything from blowing bubbles and a magic wand to a wonderful iPad. So many of the kids now are obviously very, very into the electronics. And we use iPads as a means of education and distraction for the kids.
These devices can be carried around by children all over the hospital to different doctors' offices. They can spend time in the car playing stuff. A lot of times children travel a lot of hours just to get to where they need to get treatment. They may come from outside major cities, they come to major cities to get treatment, and those devices can be used pretty much everywhere that child goes and at any time.
It allows them to do a variety of things, whether they want to play a game or talk with a friend or watch a movie. There's so many things that they can do with this, and so many of the kids that come into the hospital are isolated and they cannot even leave their rooms. So yes, we have playrooms and we have a playground for the kids to go to, but the majority of them are not able to leave their rooms.
It's hard for him to get out of bed and do anything else too. So it's like, what can you do while you're in bed? And just being able to sit here and do this is going to be good for him.
Kids wake up in the middle of the night and they're on a whole different time schedule. And this gives them something to be able to play with, something to do.
Yeah, I could tell Brody's dad was actually more excited about it, and he was excited because he knows it's going to bring happiness to Brody. Brody, I could tell he's going to enjoy it. He's going through some tough times at the moment, so sometimes you don't get to see an immediate smile from him or a great jump up and down for joy because he's not feeling the greatest. But he'll get a lot of excitement out of it. And I know when his dad got onto that app store and saw the Transformers movie, his eyes lit up instantly. So I know that brings a smile to my face, and kind of a tear in my eye right now just even thinking about it, and it happened 5 minutes ago. So.
Well, I think especially with the older kids, missing school, missing their friends, it's a link. It's a way for them to keep in touch. It's a way for them to communicate. It's a great way for families, parents even, to, if they want to post something, to let people know how their child is doing rather than having to answer a whole bunch of phone calls or emails. It's just a great way of communicating.
For me to come back in and be around kids and knowing what they're going through and seeing the IVs hooked up and the chemotherapy drip, it just kind of brings back a lot of emotions and a lot of feelings that hopefully I don't ever have to go through that again, and I just hope that I can bring some happiness and some distraction to the kids that are actually going through it now. So
most people go through their lives and they don't realize how many kids that are sick and kids that have cancer and kids with all different kind of chronic illnesses. And when somebody like this steps up and says, I want to help, you really can't describe. I mean, for the families, the staff, it's just an unbelievable feeling.
I can't believe it. It's great. I appreciate it. the hard times, people really seem to be generous, and that's really what impresses me with everything. So.